Samuel was already at work, his muscles screaming as he hauled heavy crates across the dusty earth. Every movement was a battle against exhaustion. His back ached with a deep, throbbing pain that never truly left him, and his hands were a map of scars and thick calluses, forged by years of unforgiving labor in the fields. Under that scorching heat, life felt like an endless cycle of sweat and shadows, where the only constant was the weight of the burden he carried. During a rare, fleeting moment of rest, Samuel wiped the salt from his eyes and looked at his grandfather. The old man was trembling, his legs barely able to support his fragile frame. Samuel felt a surge of desperation. He leaned in and whispered, "Grandfather, will we ever be free? Or is this all we are meant to know?" His grandfather looked toward the horizon, where the sun fought to pierce through the thick dust. "Son," he replied softly, "every dark night eventually yields to the morning. Never let go of that hope." Samuel gripped his shovel, the words anchoring his soul. Months dragged on, a blur of grueling routine and silent endurance. Then came June 19. The air in the town felt different, heavy, strange, and electric. Suddenly, the rhythmic thud of marching boots shattered the silence. Samuel dropped his tool, his heart hammering against his ribs like a trapped bird. Union soldiers marched into the center of the field, their blue uniforms sharp and bright against the dull brown dirt. Samuel retreated behind a wooden shed, watching with bated breath as the world he knew began to tilt on its axis. Something was happening, something life-changing. The soldiers gathered the workers into a tight circle. An officer stepped forward, unrolling a heavy parchment. His voice rang out across the silent field. "All enslaved people are now free. Your chains are broken." A profound, suffocating silence swallowed the earth. For a long moment, no one moved. Samuel stared at the officer, searching for a sign of a cruel trick. Then, the silence broke. A woman nearby collapsed to her knees, sobbing into the dirt. An elderly man raised shaking hands to the sky in silent prayer. Samuel sprinted toward his grandfather, his voice cracking. "Grandfather, did you hear? Are we truly free?" The old man wept, the tears carving clean paths through the dust on his aged face. "Yes, Samuel. The morning we waited for has finally arrived." The town erupted in a chaos of joy. Samuel asked, "What do we do now?" His grandfather stood tall, his eyes bright. "We write our own future, Samuel. Freedom is the power to build your own path." Samuel took those words to heart. He traded his heavy shovel for a book, spending years mastering the art of the written word. Eventually, he stood in his own classroom, telling his students, "Never abandon hope. Even the longest night ends." Today, we call this Juneteenth a testament to dignity. For Samuel, the night had finally ended, and the sun had finally risen.